Hi, it's Andrea of Mainstream Reiki. And usually I'm in my videos offering you Reiki, and I love doing that. I love meeting you for the live streams as well. This time around, though, I wanted to offer a little bit more of an educational approach. People are finding Reiki and this channel all the time. And I think it's important that whether you're new to Reiki or you've practiced for some time, that we communicate about Reiki in meaningful ways about what Reiki is and what it isn't, because the clearer we are in our communication, the more people might go on to learn Reiki and practice it for themselves and their families and friends. I've pulled 6 frequently asked question little videos from my Mainstream Reiki membership community, and I've put them here in this one video for you. The community that I've started is just for Reiki practitioners, level 1 and up. So if you're looking for a like-minded community of people who care about Reiki so that you can grow in your own practice, have meaningful conversations about Reiki and other things, as well as practice with other practitioners, giving and receiving Reiki in various ways, and mentoring with me, I hope you'll check out the membership community, Mainstream Reiki Community. The link is here on the screen for you, and I'll also put it down in the description, members.mainstreamreiki.com. And now here are the 6 frequently asked questions that I've selected to share with you here in this video. Comment below and let me know, what do you think about my answers? Would you have added more? Let me know. And also, what other questions are you interested in hearing answers for? I look forward to seeing what you have to say down in the comments, and welcome you into the membership community if you feel guided to join us. Let's kick off the first FAQ video. What is Reiki? Reiki is a technique for stress reduction and relaxation that helps the body heal itself. Studies have shown that Reiki shifts the body from the fight or flight mode of operating in the nervous system to the parasympathetic mode. And why that is important is in the parasympathetic mode, the body's natural restorative and healing mechanisms can be supported so that healing can be supported in the most natural of ways. Reiki is a Japanese word that means universally guided life force energy. And this is the energy all living things have in common. When our life force energy flows in and around our bodies the way it is intended to flow, we feel good and we feel in balance physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. But life happens and it's stressful. We can undergo traumas and different injuries in our lives, and all of these things can affect how that energy flows. A Reiki practitioner has simply learned how to tap into the unlimited supply that the universe has to offer when it comes to this life force energy. No special requirement is needed in order to learn Reiki or to benefit from it. It's not religious and requires no belief. So even if you're skeptical about Reiki, that's perfectly okay. Typically, a Reiki practitioner uses hands placed lightly on the body or just off the body, but practitioners also learn how to share Reiki over distance. Reiki's even becoming much more mainstream, being offered in some of the leading hospitals and healthcare facilities in the United States and around the world. You'll find a lot more information about Reiki in the rest of the frequently asked questions and also across the Mainstream Reiki community. How does Reiki work and what are its benefits? Reiki is life force energy, and when administered by a Reiki practitioner, it is introduced into the person or the animal's energy system. Reiki naturally goes to where it's needed in the person's system. You might have heard of meridians or chakras, for example, and Reiki flows through this energetic anatomy, at least that's what I call it. And Reiki has a way of releasing stagnation in the energy system and bringing the energy flow back into balance. You might think of it as this pure energy reminding our bodies what health and balance feels like, or homeostasis. Reiki reminds our bodies and our minds and our spirits what vitality and balance feels like. Some explain Reiki as burning up what you no longer need, and that is why many people report feelings of warmth or heat when they receive Reiki or when they offer it. But don't worry, Reiki can never cause harm. Benefits of Reiki include feeling less stress, deep relaxation, a decrease in reactivity to triggers in life. So you might just say, going more with the flow of life. Of course, there's pain reduction, and studies even show that patients who receive Reiki as part of their follow-up care after surgery need less medication for the pain. The bottom line is Reiki helps us physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually just be more in balance, more at ease, and able to cope better with life. The benefits just go on and on. Is Reiki safe? Absolutely. Reiki is 100% natural. Our bodies know exactly what it is, and it can never cause harm. That means it's completely safe, regardless of anyone's age, and it's completely safe for pregnant women and babies. When I first learned Reiki, there were some myths out there about when not to administer Reiki, and I have to say that today we know there is not a time where Reiki is not helpful. It's one thing I love about Reiki. There's just no fear involved when offering Reiki. Everyone can benefit regardless of age, background, belief, or what's going on in their current situation. I'm skeptical. Does that mean Reiki won't work? Absolutely not. I know it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but Reiki working for us does not depend on us believing in it or our awareness of it. So even for clients who don't feel very much during a session, that doesn't indicate the level of help that they're receiving. I've talked a lot about how skeptical I was about Reiki when I first started with it, and also that as a practitioner, I didn't feel much. But what I found that was absolutely astonishing was that it didn't matter for the people that I was offering Reiki to. They had phenomenal results. I've also had clients that admitted before the session that they thought Reiki was really nothing at all. They'd even use the word skeptical. And I'm thinking of one client in particular. She was pretty adamant Reiki was really make-believe. But at the end of her session, she opened her eyes and said to me, "Reiki is real." And it's in those moments that we remember that the truth about Reiki and how it works is a constant, and our understanding of it and belief in it might come and go, but it still works beautifully. Is Reiki religious or a New Age thing? Reiki is absolutely not religious, and it is often associated with the New Age movement. However, at its heart, Reiki is life force energy, and every person, every animal, has life force energy, regardless if they're religious or not, or part of the New Age movement or not. Reiki is a practice that, while based on the work of Mikao Usui, the energy itself is timeless. Practitioners bring who they are to their practice. So if a practitioner has religious beliefs, they might practice Reiki in a way that reflects those beliefs. However, the opposite is also true. If a practitioner does not believe in religion, they will also bring that to their practice, perhaps speaking to people about Reiki in a very scientific way, for example. And while Reiki might be linked to the New Age movement, that simply isn't the case today. The truth is that because Reiki is open for anyone to learn and benefit from, people from all backgrounds and belief systems can learn it and share it and benefit from it. And as more people do this, it becomes ever more apparent that Reiki need not be linked to any group, organization, or movement. Can Reiki be used with other forms of healing or conventional medicine? Reiki combines with all sorts of other modalities as well as traditional or conventional medicine. We call Reiki a complementary therapy for this reason. Reiki is never used as a substitute or an alternative for proper medical or psychological care. Many practitioners will add Reiki to other modalities in a session. Some examples include adding aromatherapy, singing bowls, or even readings of an intuitive nature or cards. But let us keep in mind that at its heart, Reiki is universally guided life force energy. Those interested in receiving a Reiki session are free to select practitioners who offer the style of session that they're most interested in, whether it simply be Reiki or Reiki mixed with other modalities. And let us always remember that conventional medicine, traditional, professional care may be of greatest benefit when we are more relaxed and at ease as patients. And so combining Reiki with this type of care often supports the patient's highest outcome in their healing journey.